Okay.
Mercedes here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad back, this ain't regular size. You really floppy like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cash, money,
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys have been flawless through the first half of their season. 8-0 coming into play here. On the Cowboys side, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up.
back there in every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down.
Sunshine, every day is sunshine.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
3-0, 0-3.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. It's good. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They'll run here with a rookie. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand.
Well, to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting this game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So here come the Saints now for their first drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Check, smash, check, smash, check, check.
First carry now. This is Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. And they keep leaning on the line game, back to the ground.
And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
This is 2nd and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Cowboy 80, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Lion.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter.
Hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lion. Ready?
On play action, they'll throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw. Screenplay, Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Stiff-armed him. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. And trotting back out there now, this Saints defense. Now the interception for them the last time, and that turned into 6 points.
You think during their break they reminded the offense that, hey, we helped you guys out a little bit, right? You know, they want to see if they can do it again for them. They're putting together an entire team game by how they're playing on defense.
So the interception the last drive, what will happen here?
And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
You look at this Saints defense.
They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game is sky high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned to come away with a loss.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
How about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
On that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Come on. Set.
They begin the drive to Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. 19, 18. Alert. Alert. Let go.
Again, it's Johnson. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Here we go. Set. 18. Run. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Tag. 60 Eagles. 6 Panther 50. Panther 50.
They give up the middle to Johnson. What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Riggs. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Locke. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hunter. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Lightning 18. Ready.
They try the left side with Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 shot, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They go to Johnson again. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half, as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game.
Come on, 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
Now back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
60, pressure on 80.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know we saw the pass and the completion and obviously the resulting loss of yardage. To me, that play broke down with the blocking on it, because if you're going to try and swing it that far outside, that blocking's got to hold up to give your guy a chance.
And the defense, they weren't fooled at all.
No, not at all. Boy, were they aggressive on that one.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
Delay of game. Offense.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw here. Lots of screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Well, I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Well, they paid the guys on defense as well. They were prepared and really executed and caused a loss of yardage on a quarterback sneak. That's really well done.
Yeah, absolutely. When we see losses of yardage on a QB sneak, we'll surprise a head scratcher.
The Saints offense and their running back getting set to go once more. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Second and 11. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Viking 18. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey, Brad.
Johnson running left. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. 124 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Bring it! Ready!
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 31-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime.
Our look around the NFL starts now. In Atlanta, the Falcons at home to take on Indianapolis. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Falcons move their mark to 7-1, looking good as they get the win. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Rome Odunze. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Broncos finish off the first half of the season with a victory to move them to 5-4 on the season. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Madden said, yes, he did.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense. I think the coaches up in the box will do the
Backhanded one-hand catch.
Two guys starting to creep towards the line of scrimmage. That'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Two yards to go, second down.
18, Rattler, 18, Buffalo 80, Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. They'll check this down to Johnson. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check smash, check smash. Warrior 70, trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 49-yard line.
A good position to be in here, second and inches.
Let's go now. Travel up, 19. Check.
An inside give, Brown. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Hurt. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 19 Lion.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
Cougar 19. Johnny Lion. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season.
And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The New Orleans defense, we get set to watch them go. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. Pushing his way through. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Motion into the backfield. They'll fake the in route and look to throw it.
So it'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Price. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33.
That's good.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
He's got it right on the short throw.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 22 as we take towards 2:22 on the clock.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new. It worked there.
Gordon is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
And that's a step in the right direction.
This one here, it just when you go down there, and then they made me come out and miss alignment. But I don't understand why when I'm just coming out in that, everybody on the outside should be manned up on their guy. Why would the blitzer be on the boundary and there no one be guarding that guy? You just perk me out via formation, and then you take off with the quarterback because you know I'm trying to fumble around and change stuff up.
And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
Cheating.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Out to the flat here for Johnson.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%. I think I'm being generous with that number.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot down.
Oh, boy.
But the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Street. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
60 Bison. Cowboy 80. Go.
Up the middle, Johnson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. As he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
He's going to look deep for more. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they'll get it down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Only a short game there, but that's okay if you're the offense. They brought a lot of pressure at him, and he uses athleticism to at least get back to the line and make second down a lot shorter than it was looking for a moment.
Out of the gun now on third down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
It's second and inches.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard.
60 Eagles. 18. Alert. Alert. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Ready, ready.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Let's go now. Go.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got it. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Red. Big cross. 70. Hawk. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Brown. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. But this one now, Charles, you'd have to think all but over.
I would agree with that because this offensive line, they've been physical from the first snap of the game, and it's taken a toll on this defense. And it was never more evident than on that play right there. They continue to move the line of scrimmage forward, and they open up enough space there to get their guy into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, look at the juke. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Short throw caught by Dulcich.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Looking to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again.
Yes, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
37-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Now Gordon on first down.
52 yards rushing for him now to this point. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Fights through it. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
That's another Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the pistol, they run with Gordon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw.
What? How? What? How? What? Come on, game. It's ridiculous. That is just horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible. This play looks so bad on you, game. You're not proud of this play. I know you're not proud of that play. You're not proud of this play. If I made this play and I saw this off my game and this was my profession to make video games and I saw this, I would say I need to be better. This is horrible. Horrible.
And just like that, it's 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Those last 2 plays are horrible. Horrible.
Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. A 10-play drive that time. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Horrible.
Even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
And the Saints first down.
Hold the ready. Come on, hop, 70, hop, tap to 60, tap to 6, hurt. Let go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Horrible.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Here's a give to Brown.
And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those. Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
So it's a win here for the Saints, and it was thanks in part to the play of their third-year quarterback.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him, and they're going to come away victorious.
So for the Saints, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.